Do you remember your most contentious interaction, Jayson, for the whole weekend? Like, was there any friction between you and anyone? Like the most, like anytime a judge, another athlete, a fan, like the most, like Jesus, what was that about?
I wouldn't say there was any friction. I think there was Dallin made a comment to me on
Oh shit!
after the back to back workouts that I didn't like and pissed me off. We were on the bike and he just had two great finishes and he's on the bike. I don't know how it got brought up, but essentially, I don't know. I'm trying to remember how it got brought up. But essentially, he was like, I. He said something along the lines of like, "I'm only 25 points away from you," and I had already looked at the leaderboard, and he was wrong. He was like maybe like 40 to 50. Like I had still a little bit of margin on Dallin, but he said that, and he said it with like a pride, like I'm coming.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
He was like, "It ain't over. I'm only 25 points away. Still a long way to go," or something like something. I don't know what it was. It was something that snarky, and I didn't like it. And I said something along the lines of, "You need to do better math," or something like that. Um, that was probably the only. There was a little bit of competition in the air right there, but that was the only friction I would say.
See if you can follow me on this. This is a little weird one. Do you like the fact that you didn't like it? Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I like
Like when
that.
you say you didn't like, yeah, you like it.
Yeah,
Like even though it was contentious, you still like it. Like you're not saying people are going to hear this and think that you're like, yeah, that was fucked up or he's a dick. But you actually like the fact that you didn't like it.
yeah.
You liked it that he tried to slap you. Got a little like fuck you. You liked it, right? Like you like the fact that that happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, those are the moments that make it memorable. You wouldn't have remembered that time on the bike if he wouldn't have said that to you, and now you got a good
Yeah,
memory.
yeah.
Anything was it anything with Justin or with James
No, no,
like
no,
that?
no,
Any
no, no,
poking?
no,
James try to
no,
fuck with you at all?
no, dude.
No.
James is amazing. He
Downs
told me
amazing. But
he told me he didn't want anybody else to win besides me.
he's lying.
So
That was after you won?
yeah, he's probably
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy to say after you won. That any injuries going into the games, Jayson? Was there anything you showed the week before you're like, Jesus, why is this thing flaring up?
Yeah, I did GHDs like 2 weeks out from the games, 1 week before we left, and I put it on a setting. I was doing a workout that was like super like hip focus, and so I wanted the GHD setting to be like all quads, and I didn't want to feel my hip flexors on the GHDs. I just wanted to feel all quads. So I put it at a setting like all the way up front. So like it was going to be really a lot of back because I was going to have to arch more or put more effort into touching the ground because the foot padding was all the way up. And dude, I did 150 in this workout with that setting, and it's not the setting I normally go on. And it put myself. It just made my low back very compressed, and it did not feel great. Like I flared up a little bit. No, it went no like strain or anything. It was just very compressed, and it took a long time. I did everything possible to kind of like release it, and like bunch of like hangs, kind of just like trying to expand the spine and like lengthen everything, and it just didn't feel great, and I had to actually go to like some random chiropractor in New York. Yeah, on
I don't like that at all. I don't
Wednesday
I don't
on
like that
Wednesday.
at all.
I so at this point it didn't hurt, but it was like I
But
just want
he
to make
could have hurt. Those fuckers hurt people sometimes. I've been to the
no, no, no,
chiropractor three
no,
times
no,
in my life. All three times I've been hurt. Three different ones.
no,
I've
dude.
never
I've
left there and
I've
been
had
like, man, you did a great job.
I've had great experiences with chiropractors.
You
So
have? Have you ever
I
had the
have
dude put his thumb in your mouth and push up on the roof of your mouth?
That's crazy. That's not a chiropractor.
Whoa.
That's a dentist. That's a.
I was like, oh, that was the last time I went. I was like, all right, fuck you. He's like, oh, I need to do a cranial adjustment on you. I was like, hey, how about you fuck yourself?
So yeah, I actually went. I think this was on Wednesday, and
Who referred him to you? You just looked in the yellow pages?
the CrossFit gym that we were training at all week was like, hey, this is
Oh,
chiropractor. Yeah,
oh, okay. So at least he had dealt with CrossFitters.
yeah. But at that point, it wasn't hurting. It wasn't like going to prevent me from like going full speed on anything. But I didn't, since we had those deadlifts, and I didn't know if we were going to do GHDs later in the weekend. I just wanted to make sure it was like ready to go, and it
Yeah.
felt a little bit of achy, and I felt like there needed to be an adjustment, and he did it, and it felt great.
You tell him the adjustment you needed too? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Like, hey, dude, give me the XYZWV1. He's like, yep,
yeah,
no problem.
exactly.
Did you hear shit crack?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used the glove when he put his thumb in my mouth. I fucking hated that. That wasn't his thumb.
That's crazy.
What's he think it was, Jason? What's that guy saying? What's he
Use your
saying?
imagination. I don't know.
That's weird. I don't know. What do you mean? What could it have been? Now all of the boys interrupted. Man, look at you in that dark photo, all brooding and shit. What are you, like a Twilight fan? What do you think, you're a vampire? Crying out loud, dude! Smile, for fuck's sake. You're a pretty young girl.
Honestly, I told Dallin after.
Wait,
I
hold
was
on.
like,
Let me read it. Now all the boys interrupted members have podium, but only 2 have won the games. Dallin better step it up next year, dude. Dallin is a savage.
I told Dallin, we were at dinner on Saturday, and I was like, hey, dude, I actually, now that I have won and I've achieved this and I've beat
Wait,
you
on Saturday you hadn't beaten
Sunday
me.
night, Sunday night,
Oh,
Sunday
oh.
night, and I've beaten you. Like, I'm okay if, like, if you were to win next year, I'd be okay with it. Like,
Oh, he hates you.
like if I like if I didn't win and he won the games before me, I'd be like, I'd be mad, and I'd be, I'd be envious. He just won, and it's something I've always wanted to do. And if he beat me to it, I'd be pretty pissed. But after experiencing it and doing it and feeling the just all the stuff that comes with it, as a friend, I do want him to, I'd be cool if he got that experience too.
Yeah, we'll ask you next
Dude,
Sunday at the CrossFit Games.
funny story, funny story. We were at a briefing on Sunday or Saturday night for the Sunday events, and Ricky was in second at that point, and Jay came up to me, Jay Crouch, and
Great
it was,
dude. Great dude.
yeah,
You like him?
great dude.
Yeah.
Dallas to my right, Jay's in front of me, Ricky's in front of me, and Jay's like, if if you don't win, who would you want to win, Dallin or Ricky? And I was like, Ricky, 100%. And Jay and Ricky were just completely just mind blown at that.
Yeah.
And they asked Dallin, and they were like, who would you want to win? He was like, Ricky. I think he said James over me. He was like, James, like he doesn't want me to win. And they were completely like shocked. They were like, hey, if I don't win, I would want Jay to win. And if Jay doesn't win, he would want Ricky to win, because they were just like, that's my boy, best friends. And we were like, heck no, dude.
I
And
get why people
they were
want
like,
Ricky to I get why people want Ricky to win, right? He's the
but
older
it's no,
dude. He's been there a long time.
it's more so because they're best friends. Like if I'm not gonna
Right.
win, I would want my best friend to win.
Right. I just think Ricky's just a little bit of a different creature, but yeah, I hear you. I didn't mean to ruin your story.
But yeah, he was calling us not real friends at that point.
You know, when James won last year, I remember thinking I knew this, that you and Dallin and Justin were fucking sitting around being like, how the fuck did he win? We know we're better than him. And this year when you won, they're all sitting around being like, how the fuck did Jayson win? We're better than him. You think that there's some truth to that?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah. Like, were you like, fuck? Like, did that put blood in the water when Jayson won, or when